Peru News Today. All you need to know about Peru.
Pedro Gallese surpasses Dibu Martínez and Ederson in the ranking of best goalkeepers in the 2026 qualifiers. The Orlando City goalkeeper has been one of the best on the Peruvian team in the first 6 dates of the qualifiers for the World Cup in North America. The Peruvian team is in last place in the standings for the South American qualifiers for the 2026 World Cup. Although the main culprit is coach Juan Reynoso, the responsibility is shared by several established footballers who have been performing at a very low level. However, one of the references, on the contrary, has been going through one of his best moments. This is goalkeeper Pedro Gallese, who has shown in each of the 6 games that the bicolor has played, and although his performances were not enough for the team to find itself in a better position, they were crucial to get impossible points. Like the 0-0 with Paraguay in Ciudad del Este, or so that defeats do not turn into massive defeats, like the 1-0 suffered against Chile in Santiago. This performance has not gone unnoticed by the international media. An example of this is that the portal specialized in data and statistics, SofaScore, selected him as the 3rd best goalkeeper so far in the qualifiers for the World Cup, which will be held in the United States, Mexico, and Canada. The goalkeeper, trained in the minor divisions of San Martin, received a score of 7, and is only surpassed by the Venezuelan Rafael Romo and the Colombian Camilo Vargas, who are in 1st and 2nd place with 7.33 and 7.04 respectively. It should be noted that the qualifications are based on an average that is based on data such as saves, clean sheets, stops inside the area and exits. On this list, Pulpo surpasses international goalkeepers such as Argentine Emiliano Dibu Martínez, who occupies 5th place with 6.97 points, or Brazilian Ederson, 9th with 6.65 points. The rest of the list is made up of the Paraguayan Carlos Coronel, 4th with 6.98 pints, the Bolivian Guillermo Vizcarra, 6th with 6.97 pints, the Chilean Brian Cortez, 7th with 6.95 pints, and the Uruguayan Sergio Rochet, 9th with 6.92 pints. It should be noted that other goalkeepers such as the Ecuadorians Alexander Dominguez and Moises Ramirez, the Cafetero Alvaro Montero and the Brazilian Alisson equal or surpass Gallese, but were not considered for the ranking because they played very few games, and to be considered you need to have participated in at least half of the meetings. The aspects in which the former Alianza Lima stands out the most are saves and saved shots from outside the area. In the first, it shares 1st place with Vizcarra with 22 each. This data also reveals that Peru and Bolivia are 2 of the teams that receive them most frequently. For his part, in the first he occupies 1st place with 15, taking a considerable distance from Romo, who follows him with only 8. When will Pedro Gallese's next game be? After the 1-1 draw with the Venezuelan team at the National Stadium, Pedro Gallese returned to the United States and placed himself under the command of his club, Orlando City, which needs him for this Sunday, November 25, when they will play the Eastern Conference semifinals against the Columbus Crew. The duel will take place at the Exploria Stadium in La Florida, at 4:30 p.m. Peruvian time. If the team led by Oscar Pereira, and where the Peruvian Wilder Cartagena also plays, overcomes this tie, they will face the winner of FC Cincinnati vs Philadelphia Union in the final. If they manage to lift their Conference Cup, they will play against the Western Conference champion for the Major League Soccer title. Subscribe and follow us on our social networks, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram and TikTok.
Peru News Today. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.